Hello and welcome to AUTOSURGEON. In today's video, I'll be explaining about the multi-information display or the MID of a Baleno. I will be demonstrating it on a pre-facelift Zeta Baleno as it is more or less the same, the updated version as well. Watch the video till the end so that you don't miss out on some cool and must-have features that are ignored by majority of the customers. Let's first understand the instrument cluster. There are two sticks, one on the right and the other on the left, which are used for toggling between the menus in the MID. Two dials, one on the right, that is the speedometer, and the left, which is the tachometer, and in between lies the MID screen itself. The first screen shows the date and time, which also has the outside temperature, which is shown on the right side corner. The next screen shows the graphical representation of torque and power, and you can also see the present time on the left corner. The next screen shows the position of the door, and it only lights up when any one of the door is opened up. The screen shows the graphical representation of the average fuel economy and also the distance to empty, that is the range. The next screen shows the fuel economy history based on the time display. The next one shows the speed graph based on time. At any point of time, pressing the left stick will help you toggle between the two trip meters A and B, and long pressing it will help you reset the selected trip meter. Long pressing the right stick will get you into the menu settings of the MID. Turn it clockwise will get the selector to the next parameter, while rotating it to the anti-clockwise direction will get the selection to the previous parameter. Pressing the right stick inwards will select the desired option. The first parameter over here is the distance unit, where one can set the unit to be kilometers or miles. Next one is the calculation of fuel economy. There are four options: kilometer per liter, liter per 100 kilometer, miles per gallon in US standards, or miles per gallon in UK standards. Next up is the language setting. Next up is to when to reset the average fuel economy. That is first option after refuel, with trip A, or manually. The temperature units are 2 degrees Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Changing here will change the unit in the automatic AC control. Next up is the set sensors. Two options, normal mode and the trailer mode. Normal mode will activate all the parking sensors of the vehicle, whereas the trailer mode will deactivate the parking sensors. Next is the clock setting, where you can adjust the clock, that is the time shown on the instrument cluster, and you can also change the format of it, that is 12 hours or 24 hours. There is an option to change the date as well. The next option is the door lock. There are 4 sub-menus: door unlock, auto lock, auto unlock, and alarm. Selecting all doors will unlock all 4 doors upon the single press on the key FOB, whereas selecting driver door will only unlock the driver door. Next one is the auto lock, where you can set it to manual lock or speed synchro, that is, the car will lock itself once above 15 km per hour. Setting the auto unlock feature to ignition off synchronization will unlock all 4 doors once the ignition is turned off. Activate or deactivate the audible confirmation of lock or unlock while using the key FOB over here. Next up is the lights, where footlights can be set into light synchronization or with door synchronization, or you can turn it off completely. The lane change function can be activated or deactivated over here. Next up is the guide me light feature, which is one of the most ignored feature by the majority of the customers, but is of great convenience and can be a lifesaver at times. The 2 car and 2 home features. The 2 car feature will turn on the headlight upon unlocking the car, which is of great help if parked in a dark place and helps you in identifying your car. The 2 home feature will keep the light on even after exiting your vehicle, eventually illuminating the passage from the car to your home. The duration can be set, and also do remember it only works on the auto light mode. Next up is the anti-theft function, where you can on and off the shock sensors or else set the sensitivity of the pre-warning and the full blast functions. What this basically does is that the sensors picks up any impacts, mild or severe, based on the level of sensitivity set by you, and sets off an alarm immediately, and it also reminds you once you start the car the very next time. Remember, it only works if the car is locked. Next up, you can change the car color that is being represented in the MID. There are a few options and you can choose the one you like. You can also on and off the calendar information on the MID, as well as the format. There are 3 formats given and you can choose from the desired one. The fuel economy history map can be based on 2 options, that is based on time display or the drive cycle. That's it for now, and until next time, take care, be safe.